Good afternoon. It's a Monday afternoon, the 24th of November, here in Subic Bay, Philippines. A few things I want to talk about today, but most of it is not good news. If you live in the Subic Bay area or you visit the Subic Bay area. As you know, or you might have heard, over the last year and a half, there's been some crime issues. A lot of it was everywhere from Angeles to Boracay, where foreigners have been attacked. I know a few Koreans were attacked, some other people were attacked, and so that's not a good thing. And it probably didn't help with the tourism here in the Philippines. But hopefully, they can get that cleaned up. But in the meantime, here on Subic Bay, there's been an uptick of car break-ins, smash and grabs. I've seen this online through the Longapo Times and Go Zambales. They both reported it. I have not, unless I missed it, been seeing a whole lot out of Subic Bay Freeport Zone itself for whatever reason. I would think they would be putting out advisories to everyone. I could have missed them. I just haven't seen them. Probably one I see the most is updates from the Longapo Times. A couple weeks ago, within the last few weeks, there was the new Starbucks near the fairgrounds on SBMA. There was a smash and grab there was a smash and grab in the parking lot of Starbucks, the new Starbucks. So I was kind of surprised to see that. I would think they would have guards, CCTV, all this kind of stuff to try to stop stuff like that. But a car got broken in. From what I saw online, it looked like a gold chain was stolen out the vehicle. And so that was the first smash and grab. Then about a week later, there was a doctor that had some stuff stolen out of his vehicle, and he said it was really important information that was taken. And so again, not long ago, all here on the Freeport Zone. Now today, it was yesterday, I believe, there's a break-in by smash and grab. It said Canal Road and Manila Avenue. That's basically where the new Royal's at, if you know where that's at. So, a woman parked her car, I guess, and someone broke into it, and so that was a third smash and grab. I used to always say that this place was the safest port you probably go to anywhere in the world. There was no issues. I'd always walk freely at night around the Longapo. Never felt threatened. Walked around the Freeport Zone. Never felt threatened at the Freeport Zone either, night or day. And the sad thing about the break-ins, they're all daytime smash and grabs. So the culprits, they were very brazen. They're doing this stuff in broad daylight, and most of it has been via people riding motorbikes, is what's been going on. In fact, if you roll this back maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, there was a robbery at the 7-Eleven in Barrio Barreto. Daylight again, late morning. Guys on motorbikes, I think they had helmet, mask, and but they were caught pretty quickly. But anyway, so that's the first of kind of this crime spree in the Subic Bay area here, was the Barreto 7-Eleven robbery. Then the 3 smash and grabs here in the last couple of weeks, definitely within the last month, but I want to say it's the last 2 or 3 weeks, these smash and grabs have been happening. So like I said, I always felt this place was safe. But as happens, now I go to park my car. I don't leave valuables in there or anything. Try not to. But now I'm extra cautious, and I'm always watching where I park my car and hoping that doesn't happen to me. Then also when I'm walking around, I was walking around the other day. It was nighttime, not too late, maybe 7 or 8 in the evening, but it was dark. Okay, dark already. And some of the places I normally walk, I wouldn't give a thought. On the waterfront itself, quite a few people walking, quite a few people out. So I cut through from the waterfront behind Texas Joe's up to Dewey Avenue, and so that's where it's kind of a dark back alley. There's a few lights, but still not a lot of people are back there. There's some extra parking, I think, for Texas Joe's, but that's kind of where I was going. I never would have given it a thought, but I actually did kind of look around, because you just don't know. You don't know if someone's going to start robbing people. They've been robbing cars, smashing grabs, but without these people being caught, especially the 3 that I know of on the Freeport zone, I don't know if they've been caught. I haven't heard they have, but hopefully they do soon, because you just don't know. I don't know what's going on, if they think stuff is an easy mark, these cars, or they really in hurting for cash, who knows, but what their motives are. But like I said, I never would have thought stuff like this in the past. I've been here 4.5 years, walk around the Freeport zone, walk around Longapo. Like I said, never give it a thought, night or day. But now, it's always in the back of my mind. I went to Longapo today, Masaisai. And even then, I parked my car. There's a lot of people, police station down the street. So, nothing's probably going to happen, as far as a smash and grab or anything like that. But still, it was in the back of my mind. And again, before all this started happening, I wouldn't have thought. I'd heard of crime, like I said, in Angeles. I heard of crime throughout the islands, violent crimes, but nothing around here too much. You just don't hear it a whole lot. And then particularly on the Freeport zone, you would think any place in this area that would be safe would be the Freeport zone. And that's not, this is not good for tourism. This stuff gets out and it's just not good. Philippines already have a tourism issue right now, and stuff like this does not help. So hopefully they get that under control. There has to be something more patrol. I did see the other night when I was walking around the waterfront, I did see a couple younger SBMA police walking the waterfront. That's nice. I see that from time to time, but that was a good thing. But okay, so this third one that happened at Canal and Manila Road, like I said, near the New Royal. It happened at 10:04 a.m. I guess the lady that had it happen to her, she is a Benedictine resident here in one of the housing areas I just did a video on, and she said it happened within minutes of when she parked her car. They smashed out the back windshield, took her gym bag. Her gym bag, I guess, had credit cards or debit cards in there, and so she immediately, I guess, blocked those. And there was attempts on the cards, so they went right away trying to get money off the cards, but good thing she blocked it quickly. But it's like I said, that was broad daylight, 10:04 a.m. The Starbucks, I think that was about 5 in the afternoon. The other one was kind of earlier in the day, I believe. But hopefully they get this under control. We've got ships coming in here, MSC, a few Navy, and you don't want that to get out to them and then them be restricted to the ship, or they just not come here. Maybe they go to Manila, who knows. The Navy can't leave, or Navy and Marines, I guess, can't leave the Freeport zone, so they're kind of stuck here. Where the MSC, of course, they can. A lot of them live here, but you just don't want that to happen. You really don't. It's already, the other crimes I talked about, the more violent crimes over the last year and a half. That definitely didn't help. So hopefully, like I said, it gets better. They get this cleaned up on the Freeport zone, and hopefully, it's only these smash and grabs. That's bad enough. But hopefully, it doesn't turn to something else, which would definitely not be a good thing. But I'm hoping it's behind this, or I don't know if it's miscellaneous people or the same group. I don't know. But hopefully the police can catch those individuals and put a stop to it. So that's kind of the stuff I want to talk about with this smash and grab stuff. Like I said, it's been out there on different social media sites. Like I said, it's popped up, Longapo Times, Go Zambalas, some other sites. And like I said, I found strange, yo. I just checked the official Subic Bay Freeport Zone site, and I still don't see a mention of it. There may be putting it out somewhere else, and I just haven't seen it. So I'm not saying they haven't. I'm just saying I haven't seen it. Almost forgot. I saw yesterday, I think it was in the Longapo Times too, or something. I saw it from somewhere, and it was online. It's talking about a truck driver got beat up by two young passengers over in New Caroline near the IRAM settlement. So, older gentleman, like I said, truck driver, and you got these young guys, beating them up. And I found that, not good either. I mean, I don't know who's doing the other robbery, the robberies, but it just seems like, I don't know what's going on, but there's a lot more crime, or a lot more is being reported, or maybe I'm just seeing it. But I know the robberies on SBMA, that is an uptick and not good. So anyway, that's the last thing as far as crime goes that I can remember anyway. But that's just a quick update here. I did do some looking around for construction. They got a number of construction projects going on the waterfront, new casino being built. Things been, out of use for a while. Grundy Allen port building there on the waterfront has been redone. Across from Harbor Point, they got a new IBIS hotel that's being constructed, casino convention center, I think. They said it was open in December. I knew that probably wasn't going to happen. Maybe next December, but I checked it today. They got a ways to go. I don't know what they've done other than the exterior. I don't know, but whatever they say, I would add 6 months to a year to it and go from there. So make sure you check out my latest videos. I did an update to Benedictine housing area, to up at QB Point. I did a recent update, so I did that. And Indochine restaurant I did a review on, and then I also did Forest View housing over by Benedictine. So I've done those videos. I've thrown in some Cambodia videos, got a couple of Thailand videos, but just got a lot of stuff in the works. I'm trying to get out there, but I want to make sure continue to put out meaningful, hopefully, videos here in the Subic Bay area. I wish I could do more, but with the new video restraints, we'll just say for bloggers, it makes it tough. So I'm doing what I can do. We'll just say that. I'm putting out a lot of shorts, so check out my shorts. I know I do a lot of food, but again, I like food. I like showing off food. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoy my videos. Give me a thumbs up if you will. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd appreciate it. watch a couple ads every once in a while. That's a way you can help me with YouTube. But make a comment. You know, if you comment on the video, that helps too. You know, those things will help me out. So I'm trying here to get some videos out, and I appreciate you watching. Appreciate your time. Take care always.